We're digging at the bottom of the barrel, folks, because there have been some conversations on social media that I don't want to be able to talk about here, but they have been talked about, which is why we are going into this video, putting a big, bold warning, red flashing light at the beginning, disclaimer here, this is all just part of the rumor mill. And it's like maybe the lower class rumor mill too. This isn't an Elliot Friedman or a Pierre LeBrun or a Bob McKenzie going out there and talking about this. This idea has been percolating on Vancouver Canucks Twitter the past day because of a post made by Goat Radio Pod. This might not be true. If I were to place a bet on the money line, I'd probably say it isn't true. No disrespect over to the Goat Radio Pod guys, but I do question just whether or not this actually is an idea here. They tweeted this out yesterday morning. Filip Hronek is being shopped around before his no-move clause kicks in. Not surprising with Victor Mancini's progression and what Tom Willander brings. Hronek is a huge trade piece for the Canucks. Now the top reply goes out there and says this: does this ever work for you guys? I haven't seen any of these lies go viral. Then they replied, we don't care about viral, we provide what we hear from a close source with the team. We broke the biggest story this season. Maybe you're living under a rock. We'll just leave that there for you. And they posted a graphic of their own tweet back from February of 2024 on JT Miller wanting out of Vancouver. Now, there are a number of reasons why that, I don't think, is all too applicable to what actually happened, because it was reported that JT was really interested in playing in Vancouver long-term, that's why he had signed the deal, and then it wasn't reported that he wanted out until the Elias Pettersson drama at the start of the 24-25 season. I don't think back in February of 2024, Miller was already asking out of the team and asking out of that contract. I just don't believe it, but this is where we dive into the idea, because it has been talked about a bunch, and it goes over some other context within the Canucks organization. Yes, Tom Willander has been signed. Yes, Victor Mancini has been amazing. Like, I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with the AHL's Abbotsford Canucks, or I guess maybe that's kind of my job to be able to make videos about it, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been watching many of the games, I just look at the highlights afterwards, but Victor Mancini is playing so gosh darn well for the Abby Canucks. He's solid on the penalty kill. They've been perfect, I think. 27 for 27 the last I saw. Might have changed the other night, I'm not really too sure, but Mancini in the playoffs has been such a monster. He is so much better than AHL hockey would provide. Sure, he's not producing the lights out, but this guy has been so good. Jabo Vancouver tweeted this out yesterday, 2 days ago, when the JT Miller trade was announced, I don't know if there was a single Canucks fan who knew who Victor Mancini was. All the guy has done over the last few months is impressed. You can see why the scouts liked him. He has been a force for Abby and has clearly outgrown the AHL. His skating for his size is absolutely crazy. Once he starts figuring out how to use his body more, he'll be a force to be reckoned with. It's odd, but Victor Mancini displays traits of Quinn Hughes on his Abbotsford Canucks blue line, and on the penalty kill, I mean, I cannot go out there and stress it more than I've already had, but this guy is just a total hound. He is so effective, and his production will start to grow as he gets a little bit more confident at both the AHL and NHL levels. Now, the question is, has Mancini been so good that it puts Filip Hronek's spot in jeopardy? We know the Canucks are not going to bring back Noah Juleson. They've got Tyler Myers sticking around, so you got 2 spots to fill if you assume Hronek is out. Would the Canucks be so keen on going with 3 rookie defensemen on their team for next season and beyond? Quinn Hughes, Marcus Petey, and Myers could be the vets, and then you've got Elias Petey, Willander, and Mancini as the rookies. I think in an ideal world, Canucks fans would want to see this decor be the decor long-term, of course with Filip Hronek still, replacing Tyler Myers, but for right now, I mean, This kind of feels short-sighted to me, saying, hey, Mancini has been so amazing and Willander is supposed to be really good that it puts Hronek's job in jeopardy rather than just thinking about trading away Tyler Myers. Are you really going to choose Myers over Filip Hronek? I don't know, man. I don't think so. That doesn't seem right at all. If anything, Tyler Myers' job should be expendable. We did have some other tweets responding to this idea. Taj went out there and said this: it's highly unlikely that the Canucks trade Filip Hronek, but don't be surprised if they shop around a package like Lekaramaki, 15th overall, and Mancini to see what they can land. Depending on the other team, they may prefer a different D-man over Mancini, like a Sonar Minio or something. If the Canucks are able to trade that for a center, then okay, fantastic. Keep Mancini with the team, keep Filip Hronek with the team. I guess, begrudgingly, keep Tyler Myers with the team too, and then try to see what you can do otherwise, because the Vancouver Canucks are in a spot where their D-core has been good. They just need to get some forward support. That's the biggest issue with this Vancouver Canucks team at the moment. Now, whether or not Filip Hronek gets traded before his no-move kicks in, it just doesn't rub me the right way to think about it like that. He would have to get traded at the draft or somewhere before then because his no-move kicks in on July 1st, 2025. At that point, he'll be locked into Vancouver pretty much till the end of 2032, unless, of course, he were to ask for a trade or the Canucks bought him out or something. That probably isn't going to happen. But Filip Hronek has been very good. I don't see him as a guy who has been expendable, even with the explosion of talent out of Victor Mancini and the actual contract signing of Tom Willander. Again, no disrespect to the GOAT Radio pod guys, but I just don't really believe it. And if you scroll down in the replies of the tweet, it's like 50-50. Some of them are saying, okay, what could we get for this guy? What could this guy fetch the Canucks? Etc., etc. But then a whole bunch of other replies are like, you guys are out to lunch. You guys are not fooling anybody with this crap, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is feeling kind of weird. But I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below either way. What are your opinions about Filip Hronek being potentially somewhere on the trade block? And is this just more of the same Vancouver media cycle, rinsing and repeating old stories and old story formats, applying them to every team and every player possible? I know I'm making the problem worse here, but I saw a lot of people talking about the idea of a Hronek trade, which is why I wanted to make this video. Oh, Lego, your videos suck. Yeah, I know they do. But I just talk about stuff that I think is interesting to talk about. That's kind of always been the formula. So, with that in mind, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Filip Hronek, yay or nay? If the Canucks end up trading one of their 4 right-handed defensemen and it's not Tyler Myers, where do you think that conversation goes? Tom Willander, Victor Mancini, Filip Hronek, which one is out, which one stays? There are a number of combinations you could go out there and explore. There are a number of angles, too. I've seen some people still talking about Tom Willander as a potential trade chip because of the contract standoff that happened earlier in the summer. Like, oh, they weren't able to get it done. There's already bad blood there. And now that he's signed, now he's a trade chip. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's got to be Myers if you were to choose somebody. But then again, Myers can be good sometimes. I don't know. We'll figure it out before the draft comes and goes. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this entire Hronek thing. I'm as perplexed as you are to be even acknowledging the idea that this could be possible, but that's what the internet does to folks, I guess. Thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this British Ash Roll 9. And bye.